Alright, it's time to make this video. So I thought it would be cool if I tackle on the future of the Doom franchise because, well, the 20th anniversary of the game is coming up and I'm sure it's going to be there fairly quickly, I guess. I mean, I still remembered when Tatserd Kako Kako uploaded the 15th anniversary of Doom video, and I thought it was really cool. And I also remembered when he was still making like a walkthrough slash speedrun of Doom 2's Megawatt of Alien Vendetta. I guess time does go fast if there is a moment that you really enjoyed, because I remembered loving that guy's videos of Doom and Doom 2. It was really fun to watch because I think he was like the only person I could find on YouTube that really had awesome UV Max content and Doom walkthroughs at the same time. Anyways, let's get back on topic. So I'm not really going to do a 20th anniversary video for Doom. I never really like any of these celebration videos. I just think they're kind of pointless to do, to be honest. I didn't do one for Halo, didn't do one for Quake 2, and yeah, I continue, not doing any of them. Even though I've always enjoyed watching like big gaming sites that try to do these type of things. The main reason why I feel like this is it's pointless for me to celebrate my favorite game's anniversary is it's all like, oh man, I remember the first time I played this, I experienced this, and I pretty much talked about those things in the past, so I don't feel like I want to do it again. I'm just recycling content at the end of the day. Maybe I'll upload something Doom related in a way on the game's birthday, who knows. So you will see Doom 2 gameplay later on. This is just some Quake 2 footage that were left over from my last video commentary, so I might as well use them to get rid of them because this video is somewhat related to id Software, and let's talk about id Software's future in the franchise, itself at the same time. I have a feeling we're not going to see anything Doom 4 related on the game's birthday. It's just Natural Instinct. I mean, id didn't show anything at QuakeCon 2013. It's most likely they're not going to show it. If they do show some Doom 4 content, that'll be interesting, but I just don't see it happening. I also believe the next gen consoles will have ports of the old Doom games like Doom 1 and 2 because I feel like it do want to cash in a bit, and I'm cool with that. I really enjoyed the 360 ports of Doom 1 and 2, and it'll be cool that I can play them again on the next gen console. And I don't know if they're going to, try to add new content like Doom 2 did for the 360 or both Doom 1 and 2 for the original Xbox, but those maps weren't really that great. But it's always a possibility, and I think it's cool because it will encourage the older fans to buy another port of the classics because you're getting new content to really encourage you to buy it, so you're not really like buying the same game on a different platform, basically. Even if it's just a straight PC port or maybe a PC port with a little bit of changes, I'll still buy it because I love Doom and I don't mind buying the same game on a different platform. I mean, I got Halo 1 for PC and I also got the remake edition for the 360, and I was one of those guys who were rather upset about the lack of online multiplayer because that was definitely a huge demand from the hardcore fans, and it was kind of disappointing that 343i couldn't really do that, but I still enjoyed the 360 edition remake of Halo 1, and of course the never-ending supply of maps from the PC version. I do look forward to see the maps if any of the speedrunners want to speedrun it. It's always fun to watch them play and see what the community is doing to really raise the standards of Doom mapping. That's always a fun thing to watch, and I know there will be a lot of that in the future, without a doubt. One more thing I do need to mention that I really don't understand why id doesn't rectify this. id was originally going to port Final Doom to Xbox Live Arcade right after the success of Doom 1 for Xbox Live Arcade, but they decided to rethink their plan to port Doom 2 instead, and I thought that was a better idea because it does feel strange since, Final Doom isn't really a game or an id game, it's really a map pack for Doom 2. So I'm wondering if the 360 users are ever going to get Final Doom or maybe Master Levels too, because PS3 users, they got all the classic Doom stuff with the PSN title Doom Classic Complete, but the 360 users don't have any of that. But id Software decided to port, the classic Doom games on 360 first, so it doesn't really make any sense. I do feel like they can still make a profit, just make it as DLCs for Doom 2, because I know there's that crowd that want Final Doom, that's something I feel like it should just get out of the way. I mean, it shouldn't take much work to port an old game, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Maybe they're too busy with Doom 4, but I would like to see, a final Doom for the Xbox Live Arcade before, like, the previous generation is dead. Now, I'm going to tackle on Doom 4 and its future direction. I do believe the game can still sell well because of that nostalgia factor that Doom seems to have on many gamers, and I do feel like it could probably make this their best-selling game and being a great game at the same time. However, I don't know I can really predict the future 100% properly. I stated that I felt like Doom 4 is the next Duke Nukem Forever. It's that game where it is just being so quiet and they just don't seem that confident in what they're doing at all with all these excuses they're making. I sometimes imagine that they might port Doom 1 and 2 for next-gen consoles just to like tease or promise people that Doom 4 is coming, because who knows, we could still be deep within the years of next-gen consoles and Doom 4 is still being in development. I mean, look at Duke Nukem Forever. It was supposed to come out in 97 to 98, but it came out in 2011, which it passed 2 long years of previous console generations, and it was pretty much released in the day and age where next-gen consoles were kind of being rumored, I believe. But overall, I'm looking forward to the future of Doom, even though there might be more negative news of Doom 4, but I'd rather know the facts than just predict them. I think John Romero could still share some interesting stories about the development of Doom, because Doom was made when first-person shooters were pretty much non-existent, and I do feel like creating a game that basically helped a genre to become alive should allow you to have a lot of interesting stories to tell.